Hello, and thank you for joining me on the Healing Streams Reflections. The title for this post is The Blessings of the 11th Born. Although Zebulun was the 10th of the 12 sons, but he received his blessings as a fifth-born son, followed by Joseph, who is the 11th born, to be blessed by Jacob. Jacob prophesied concerning Joseph in Genesis 49:25-26 that by the God of your father who will help you, and by the Almighty who will bless you with blessings of heaven above, blessings of the deep that lies beneath, blessings of the breast and of the womb. The blessings of your father have excelled the blessings of my ancestors up to the uttermost bound of the everlasting hills. They shall be on the head of Joseph and on the crown of the head of him who was separate from his brothers. Joseph was certainly blessed in his posterity. His tribes were some of the most populous. In this sense, he received the material blessing, the double portion spent of the inheritance of the firstborn, as verse 25 tells us. Then the blessings of your father have excelled the blessings of my ancestors. Jacob could say this because he was, for much of his life, a scoundrel. Now, at the end of his days, he was just how God was to him. He was forgiven much and loved much. Luke 7:47. Also, the mighty God of Jacob, in his words about Joseph, Jacob listed 5 great titles for God: the mighty God of Jacob, the shepherd, the stone of Israel, and the God of your father. And above all, the mighty. These titles show that Jacob did come to an understanding of who God is. This is much better than who Joseph referred to God as the God of Abraham, or the fear of his father Isaac. Genesis 31:53. The destiny of the 11th born reveals the fact that they are destined for greatness because of the state of their spiritual enlightenment, rich with abilities and talents in master building. They are masters of their own destiny, and they have the power to inspire people. As the 11th born, Joseph's life had proven itself to be in a right relationship with God, with the result that others were immensely blessed, not only in Egypt, as Genesis 47:25 says, but also in Palestine, including his family's deliverance from famine. The reason those 11th born are gifted with such spiritual insight and are the suspect kings of this world, and their gifts will better serve them in the role of a counselor or advisor. It is not surprising that Joseph's role as Pharaoh's counselor or advisor also helped during the Egyptian economic and financial recession, lifting up the economy from its doldrums. Thanks for his godly wisdom and authority. Therefore, Joseph is remembered because he solved the problem of provision during famine in Egypt and the world at large. The reason the Bible will always give you a picture of yourself and God so that you see a picture of the great thing God is going to use your life to do, and determined to triumph through God's rich abilities in you. Life of 11 bones are shrouded in love, sincerity, compassion, as well as kindness, to the extent that in relation to Joseph, God was able to bring good out of a seemingly helpless situation. And God blessed him to the extent that God, through Jacob, known as Israel, showed favor to him and his children Manasseh and Ephraim. Even though Joseph is a king, he submitted to the will of his father. On the other side of the aisle, since the biblical meaning of the number 11 can symbolize disorder, chaos, in a judgment in the Bible, intentionally you can see a picture of Joseph's brothers, hatred, jealousy, and envy, and their failures. However, it turned into defeat and humiliation before Joseph. And even they went to the extent of bowing to Joseph. Beloved, in spite of all the life challenges Joseph went through, Joseph's destiny is more of the harvest of the faithfulness that came through the suffering of Joseph's life to save his generation from worldwide famine, economic, financial disaster. A form of God's deliverance never seen before, even in our contemporary world. I pray that the good Lord himself, who have called you, especially 11 bones, or those who were born on the 11th of any month, that the presence of God will rest upon you, and that the toil of your labor will bless not only your neighbors, but also the Lord himself will be your reward. May the good Lord bless you and keep you. May His face shine upon you and cause you to be fruitful in your generation. In the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.